everybody, Max here, aka Electric Playground, and we're in The Sims 4 doing a house build. I decided that I wanted to do a micro home, and then it turned into a little bit more than a micro home. It's more of just like a starter house. It has one bedroom and a bathroom, but it's pretty compact. So some people may consider it to be a micro home, I guess, but I don't know. I had a really hard time doing the roof. It took me a couple of different styles and tries to get it right, but overall, though, I had a good time building this house. I enjoyed it. I liked how small it was, like how small I was able to make it and everything like that. So it has one bedroom at the back. It has a small little bathroom, but it works, and an open concept living room and kitchen sort of thing. And the color scheme is really nice. I found like I tried to include a little bit of like rock and wood inside of it, and I tried to make it with like a little bit contemporary style, and I don't know, I think it turned out really nice. There's no custom content in it. I decided like I think I'm gonna just do that with most of my builds, unless I want to do a custom content um, build. I find people don't like custom content builds a lot, because I know a lot of people who don't play with custom contents for objects and stuff. Um, so yeah, I don't know. There's like the one thing that's kind of weird though I found is that this you exit to the back door through the bedroom, and I didn't make that till the very last decision, but I did make a really cute backyard where like there's some planters and a little bit of a garden, as well as like a barbecue and a fire pit. I recently, well, I didn't recently. I've had it for a little while. But the two newest packs that I got were the movie hangout stuff, and what is it, the the outdoor retreat pack I got, and it ended up being, I don't know, I ended up really liking it. I loved the bohemian style furnishings, and I did use a couple of them in this, as well as a couple of the outdoor retreat pack, which ended up, I don't know, I just think it made a really nice touch on the house, on the house. I think that like the bohemian style is really cute, because like it's really like it is really feminine, but it's I love the bright colors, and it's because it's this is kind of a summery house. Not that there's seasons in this, but there are like some really cool like summery objects for the bohemian pack, and it just because it is summer in Canada right now, so I don't. It's just really nice, I found. What else can I say? I don't know. Like I would normally put music in this, but I decided maybe this one I'll talk most of the video. So yeah, I have this sped up to I think it's 8 times. So I hope you guys do enjoy it, and it's not too long, or not too fast, I should say. I try to keep my videos, mostly all my videos, like between 20 to 25 minutes. Some of my Let's Plays go over the half an hour mark, but that's usually when I usually get stuck in a ramble, which kind of tends to happen a lot. But yeah, deciding for the windows in this was actually kind of difficult, because I didn't know, like, I wasn't sure. I try not to use all the same windows, but most of the time I always do. And even in The Sims 3, like, I still always have a really hard time deciding what kind of windows I want to use. Like, it's actually so annoying sometimes, because even when I have like tons of in my Sims 3 game, I have tons of custom windows and tons of just tons of windows and custom content even, and I still have such a hard time making the windows look like in a realistic spot and place. But yeah, no, I kind of struggled a little bit with this, and I hope that that's not going to be like a deciding factor. If you're better at windows, you could change them when you do decide to if you do decide to download this house. Speaking of which, it is on the gallery under my username, which is MallyMaks, MallyMaks, and I believe I I forget what I called this house, but it is on my list, or my profile, I guess, whatever, wherever you find them, the creations. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm starting to get a little bit more used to building in The Sims 4. There's still a couple of things that I haven't really like explored or touched, but I like that's why I kind of want another reason why I wanted to play without mods and stuff, without CC, because I find that I am able to explore more of what's in the game than than just like using custom content and stuff. And I know I could filter, but I just find that like I like playing without it, because you see like what kind of stuff that there is, and you actually kind of like appreciate more some of the objects. And it's like, as more game packs and expansion packs come out, like it'll easily be really like, not that I'm like dissing custom content, because some custom content is just absolutely like necessary and beautiful, but I'm just saying, like, you can appreciate the creators a lot more when you I don't know, a lot more when you play with the objects given in the game. Oh, excuse me, I had the longest yawn there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked this house, and I do still want to I do want to actually build a micro home. Like, I think I was looking at it earlier at some of the pictures, which will be at the end, and I'm like, the house, it would have been a micro home if I hadn't added the bedroom part, like the last room at the back, and I would have just somehow made it work. But that would have been, I don't know, like, I'm not one to build humongous houses, but I'm more of a family house, like a family home kind of builder. So this one, like, small tiny homes are a little bit different, and this is actually the first, well, I have like my restaurant, but this is the first like house that I've really built in The Sims 4, like, and have it up. Like, I built a couple of them before. Like, I think I built like one really big family home before, and it was like the first family I ever had on The Sims 4. And yeah, I don't know, I really enjoyed doing this, and I think I'm gonna try a little bit more. But next one I may do is like a little, I don't know, maybe I'll do an actual micro home. And yeah, no, I don't know, like, I find that there isn't like a lot of like, again, The Sims, like, there's a lot of stuff you can use, but I don't really know where I would like what how I would incorporate it in a huge house kind of deal. Like, I do want to build one eventually. Like, I've practiced a couple times, and like, I enter a couple of building competitions on The Sims 4, or the Sims forums. It's the main site that they're using now, and there's a lot of like little competitions and stuff in the forums, which is really cool. I really enjoy it, and they're really fun. Like, there's room decorating ones, and then there's house building ones, and there's even like create a sim ones, which is fun. But yeah, no, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Like, I kind of want to build another restaurant, but this one, it would be like a more like elegant style restaurant, I think I would do, or like maybe like a seafood restaurant, which would be kind of cool. But there's just like, it's different, because like I'm working on a recording in The Sims 3 right now that I'm gonna be putting up on my channel, and like, it's so different from The Sims 4. And like, a lot of people compare. Like, I try my best not to compare. I just know that obviously it's different, because, well, they're two different games. Like, The Sims 4 and The Sims 3 are two different games. People kind of like they complain a lot about certain things that The Sims 4 doesn't have, but like, if you just don't like The Sims 4, don't play The Sims 4. Like, stick to The Sims 3. There's different things I like about The Sims 4, like, that The Sims 3 lacks, and there's more things that I like about The Sims 3 that The Sims 4 is still lacking. Who knows? Maybe one day that they will add these certain like different features. Like, the main one that I find people complain about, well, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to say for that, is the lack of toddlers, or lack of toddlers and lack of like weather at this point and stuff like that. Like, honestly, like, I love the toddlers, because it just makes like the whole, like, the simming playing The Sims Complete, really, since like The Sims 2 they've had toddlers, so I always found it really weird that they didn't have it in this game. But at the same time, it's like I don't know, like I don't really care that much because, truth be told, I don't play with The Sims 4 a whole lot. Like I've spent a good amount of time playing with The Sims 4, just with little like little increments of time, but like not for long periods of time. But with The Sims 3, I still do it, and I can still get my toddler film in The Sims 3. Like I don't know, it's like the thing about The Sims 4 is it flows. Like they did a really good job of making it flow and not be super laggy all the time. But at the same time, they, they in order to do that, they had to eliminate some key like features that The Sims 3 had, like the open world, the creative style, things like that, because it just wasn't. I guess it like wasn't in The Sims the engine. And like I have a friend that is a like he does like computer science and like game design and stuff, and he knows like about that because I was asking him like, is it really hard, and he doesn't know a whole lot about like The Sims 4, of course, because but like he said that it's for certain things, like it's really hard when you're creating like the script. And I'm sure modders, if you're a modder and you're watching this or you know anything about mods, like the script that it goes into creating a game, it like there just wasn't, I guess they didn't create that kind of stuff for the script in the script, so it was hard for them to do. But I don't know, like I said, when people complain, it's like, well, if you don't really like it, then like why don't you go and play The Sims 3, or The Sims 2 even. Like I still play all of them, and you know that if you watch my any of my Let's Plays, I have like a Sims 2, Sims 3, two Sims 3s, LPs, and a Sims 4 plus like casts and stuff in my Sims 4. But like I still like I said, I was saying, like I still go back and play The Sims 3 like all the time. Like it's my go-to game. But I still enjoy The Sims 2. Like it's fun to play. And like I have like my own save files, and two like I have a world that or a neighborhood I should say, that I made in that game. It was really fun. It took me a really long time, but I made it. And then I remember when I used to play, I built like a very big one, a pretty big world, because it was off Mod The Sims, the terrain for it, I guess. And then I made a big one, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing that. In The Sims 3, I always wanted to, and I started, but it, like, there's a lot that goes into Sims 3 worlds. But, like, I've seen people do it on The Sims 4, like, where they completely delete they delete all the, like, houses and everything, and then they make like all new buildings and things, and like that just takes a lot of work, and I love and appreciate like anybody who has the time and energy and patience to do all of that, because it must take a lot of detailing and things if you want it to look perfect. And I can be a bit of a perfectionist sometimes, so like I thought I would go bonkers trying to do certain things. And yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun though. It's definitely an idea. That's what, like, I do all my buildings in The Sims 4, like my rooms and my house builds in Newcrest. Well, for the most part, I did my restaurant in Windenburg. But speaking of Windenburg, and getting back to the house, like the outside of the house, kind of looks like a Windenburg style. So it's on a pretty small lot. I forget what the dimensions of the lot is, but it's a smaller lot, so it would look good in Windenburg if you placed it on a smaller lot, or you can place it on a bigger lot and add a nice, more of a yard. And if you wanted to build onto the house, you easily could. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I really do hope that there are people out there that enjoy it. Just give me a second. I'm taking a drink. Sorry about that, guys. I hope that there are people out there that do download it and enjoy this house. If you do happen to do it, or like take a picture, just, I don't know, like if you guys do use Twitter, post it on Twitter, like tag me in it. What is my Twitter again? I think it's at MaksPlayground or Electric Playground, one of them. So yeah, if you guys do use it, that would be awesome to see what you guys do with it. It is more of a feminine house, unfortunately. I did kind of, you kind of notice with the color scheme and like the stuff like that. And, like, I don't know. I like the colors that I use, especially in the bedroom. Like I've mentioned this earlier. I like the bedroom that I did. It was like more of like yellows and like, had a couple of really cool. Has a couple like I really like the bed that I use. It reminded me of one of the beds from The Sims 3 Supernatural. I remember like that fairy style bed, but yeah, I like that. And I don't know. I like the way it turned out. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not like, spectacular, but it turned out nice. And I actually might just use this for my own, my own builds. Not my own build, sorry, my own personal game. Like, that would be kind of cool. Because I do have like a current household. I just don't play it as often as I probably should. And then I have my legacy challenge that goes on in this, but not in this world, but in The Sims 4. And when I get, I don't know, I find when I get into it, like I'll play for a little while, but it's like I said, it's nothing like The Sims 3. Like I played The Sims 3 for a really long time. I'll usually like hours on end when I'm playing. But yeah, no, like I said, I hope you guys like it, and I'm really proud of it. The original recording was about 2 hours worth of time, so yeah, I built it like the day I'm doing the recording of this voice right now is this. I built it the same day, so I recorded for a couple hours, and then I just decided, I do the editing and try to get it out all in the same day. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it out the same day that I made this video, but hoping that it'll be up on my YouTube channel. Well, it will be when you guys see this, but hopefully it'll be up by the time, by the same, all in the same day. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, no, I know that I've been a little bit slacking on my video uploads lately. I don't know. I've just been really like busy with other things going on in my real life. Like, I don't know. And like I don't know. Like I was on a roll. It's actually kind of funny. Like, I find this happens to me a lot. Like, I'll be on a roll with my recording, and then I will slack a little bit, and then I'll get back to it really easily, like really quickly, and then I don't know. I find I'm really like I'm different. It's really different with sometimes like some weeks I'm good, some weeks I'm not, and it can be annoying for people who really like consistency. But like I find like where I'm at in my recordings or my YouTube channel right now, like, and it is summer, so I try to, like, I told myself, yeah, like I'm going to do my best to try to upload daily, but honestly, it's actually harder than I thought it would be. But I do my best to keep uploads at least more than one upload a week, and then I have my vlog series, so my vlogging and stuff, and I don't know. I'm really surprised, and I'm super thankful for everybody who's so supportive of my channel, and it's really nice. Like, that's the reason why I love doing this, is just because I love seeing that people enjoy this and are liking my creations or like my let's plays. It's I don't like, I'm speaking like I have a lot of people, but no, like I don't have a whole lot, but I don't really, like, I'm not doing it to get subscribers. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not doing it so I can be super popular and make a ton of money on YouTube. No, like, I'm doing it because I like just sharing my creations, and like I was always so nervous to do it beforehand, but now I don't know, now it's getting a little bit easier to do it and not be so afraid of what people are going to say or think. And because for the longest time, like when I was really into building in The Sims 3, I should say, like I was always so scared to record, and like people were gonna think it's like they're not nice. But then I watched a lot of videos, and I talked to a lot of people, and they're like, no, like you should do it, you should try it. Like if I'll post pictures of it on like certain like forums and stuff, people are like, why don't you not, like, when The Sims 3 was super popular, like why didn't you always do that? And I don't know, I didn't really have the proper like equipment, but like I didn't know how to do it. But I learned, and I said, you know what, there still are so many people out there that play The Sims 3 and enjoy, creations from that game and watch the videos and stuff. So like, I decided maybe like why not, and then I did that, and then I started a let's play, and yeah, I really like what I did. But yeah, so I'm coming up really close to the end of this build. I think I added in just a couple more things, like some lights and some a little bit more of the yard decorations. And yeah, so I hope you guys really did enjoy this. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate any support that you guys have been giving me. And check out my Tumblr, or wow, check out my website. I post a lot of stuff on there. Check out my Facebook page and my Twitter. I'm mostly active on my Twitter, so if you want to message me or something like that, just message me through there. So yeah, thanks guys. I hope you like what you see, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world, whether it's the morning, evening, or afternoon. So yeah, bye guys.